Why are so many baby boomers broke? The surprising reasons. For decades, baby boomers were often described as the luckiest generation in modern history. They benefited from a booming post-war economy, rising home values, expanding stock markets, affordable college tuition, strong job opportunities, and some of the greatest periods of economic growth the United States has ever experienced. Yet here is the surprising reality. Millions of boomers are entering retirement with little savings, significant debt, and growing financial anxiety. Almost 50% of those boomers nearing retirement have almost nothing saved. According to numerous retirement studies, a large percentage of Americans approaching retirement have saved far less than experts recommend. Many depend heavily on Social Security, and some continue working well into their 70s, not because they want to, but because they need the income. How did this happen? As someone who spends a lot of time studying retirement, finance, psychology, and aging, I have often wondered how a generation that experienced so much economic prosperity could still find itself struggling financially. The answer is more complicated than blaming avocado toast, expensive coffee, or a lack of discipline. The truth involves a mix of psychology, economic shifts, lifestyle choices, and a few financial traps that quietly developed over decades. Let's look at the biggest reasons many boomers reached retirement with less money than expected. The illusion that good times would last forever. One of the greatest advantages boomers enjoyed was economic growth. Unfortunately, that advantage also created a dangerous mindset. When life feels predictable, people often assume tomorrow will look like today. During much of their working years, many boomers experienced rising incomes, growing home values, and steadily increasing investment accounts. As a result, some people never felt urgency to save aggressively. Why save more today when your house keeps rising in value? Human beings naturally assume recent trends will continue. Psychologists call this recency bias. Investors call it a mistake. Many people delayed serious retirement planning because prosperity made financial discipline seem less important. The future eventually arrived. Lifestyle inflation became a silent wealth killer. One of the most powerful forces in personal finance is lifestyle inflation. Each time income rises, spending tends to rise as well. A promotion leads to a bigger house. The bigger house leads to more furniture. Throughout their peak earning years, many boomers earned more money than their parents ever imagined. Instead of directing much of that income toward investments, many gradually upgraded every aspect of life. The problem with lifestyle inflation is that it feels normal. Nobody wakes up and announces, "Today I will slowly sabotage my retirement." It happens one purchase at a time. When retirement finally arrives, maintaining those habits becomes difficult without a paycheck. Too much faith in home equity. For many boomers, their home became their retirement plan. That strategy worked wonderfully until it didn't. Home values increased dramatically over several decades. Many people assumed they could simply sell their homes and use the profits to fund retirement. The flaw in that thinking eventually became obvious. Selling one expensive house often means buying another expensive house. Property taxes continue. Insurance continues. Maintenance continues. Anyone who has ever owned a home knows that houses have an uncanny ability to break something expensive right after you think your finances are under control. Many retirees discovered that their home was valuable on paper but less useful as a source of retirement income. A house can provide shelter and appreciation. It cannot easily pay for groceries unless you sell it or borrow against it. Credit cards became increasingly common and socially accepted. Debt gradually became normalized. The problem with debt is that it steals future income. Every dollar used for interest payments is a dollar that cannot be invested. A small balance becomes a larger balance. A larger balance becomes a long-term habit. Years later, many retirees still carry credit card debt into retirement. This creates a dangerous situation because retirement income is usually fixed while interest rates remain painfully flexible. Many workers simply did not save enough. That statement sounds obvious, but the reasons deserve attention. During much of the 20th century, pensions were common. Employees expected employers to provide a significant portion of retirement income. Over time, many companies replaced pensions with 401k plans. This change shifted responsibility from employers to workers. Suddenly, employees needed to decide, how much should I contribute, and how should I invest? Am I saving enough? Many people never received adequate financial education. As a result, some contributed too little. Others invested too conservatively. Some cashed out retirement accounts when changing jobs. A surprising number simply procrastinated. Unfortunately, compound interest rewards action and punishes delay. The years pass quickly. Divorce destroyed retirement plans. Divorce can be financially devastating at any age. Later life divorce can be especially damaging. A retirement portfolio built for two people suddenly must support two separate households. Assets get divided. Expenses increase. Legal costs accumulate. Savings shrink. The growing trend of O'Grey divorce has created financial challenges for many older Americans. Even couples who accumulated significant wealth sometimes struggle after splitting assets and starting over later in life. Retirement planning becomes much harder when the financial assumptions behind the original plan no longer exist. Many boomers are extraordinarily generous. Sometimes that generosity becomes financially dangerous. Parents often help adult children with college costs, housing expenses, weddings, car purchases, childcare, emergencies, and down payments. Supporting family can be deeply rewarding. However, many retirees sacrifice their own financial security in the process. I have met people who postponed retirement for years because they repeatedly rescued adult children from financial difficulties. There is an uncomfortable truth here. You can borrow money for college. You cannot borrow money for retirement. Parents frequently prioritize their children's future while unintentionally jeopardizing their own. Keeping up with everyone else. Social comparison is one of the oldest financial traps in history. The neighbors buy a bigger house. Someone at work buys a luxury SUV. Friends take expensive vacations. A coworker joins a country club. Suddenly, ordinary life starts feeling inadequate. The pressure to keep up with others has existed for generations, but it intensified with television, advertising, and eventually social media. Comparison often drives spending decisions that have little connection to actual happiness. A century ago, retirement was often short. Today, many people spend 20, 30, or even 35 years in retirement. That is wonderful news from a longevity perspective. It creates challenges from a financial perspective. Many boomers underestimated how much money they would need. Retirement is no longer a brief chapter. For many people, it is the longest vacation they will ever take, except they still have to pay all the bills. A portfolio that seems substantial at age 65 may need to last until age 95 or beyond. That requires careful planning. Healthcare costs were bigger than expected. Healthcare remains one of the largest expenses retirees face. Many boomers assumed Medicare would cover nearly everything. Reality often proved different. Premiums, deductibles, copayments, dental work, vision care, hearing aids, prescriptions, and long-term care costs can consume a substantial portion of retirement income. Healthcare inflation has often outpaced general inflation. As people live longer, they spend more years paying for medical services. Even financially prepared retirees can be surprised by healthcare expenses. For those with limited savings, the impact can be severe. Financial illiteracy was more common than many realize. Personal finance is rarely taught effectively. Many intelligent people spend decades building careers without learning basic investing principles. Some never fully understand inflation. Others misunderstand risk. Many believe investing is gambling. A surprising number leave large amounts of cash sitting idle for years. Knowledge compounds just like money. Individuals who learned financial fundamentals early often built significant wealth. Those who never developed these skills frequently made costly mistakes. Financial literacy may be one of the most underrated retirement assets available. The Great Recession changed everything. The financial crisis of 2008 disrupted countless retirement plans. Home values collapsed. Investment portfolios fell sharply. Jobs disappeared. Many boomers were approaching retirement age when the crisis occurred. Some lost substantial portions of their savings. Others delayed retirement. Many never fully recovered the trajectory they expected. Timing matters. Experiencing a major market crash close to retirement can permanently alter financial outcomes. The Great Recession became a defining event for millions of boomers. First, retirement success depends less on income and more on behavior. Many people with modest incomes retire comfortably because they consistently save and invest. Others earn high salaries and still struggle financially. Second, lifestyle choices matter. Every dollar spent today is a dollar unavailable for future growth. That does not mean living like a monk. It means spending intentionally. Third, financial education remains essential. Understanding investing, taxes, inflation, Social Security, healthcare costs, and withdrawal strategies can significantly improve retirement outcomes. Finally, flexibility is powerful. Retirees who adapt, downsize when necessary, reduce unnecessary expenses, and stay engaged often navigate challenges more successfully than those who resist change. The real story behind broke boomers. The popular narrative suggests that boomers had every advantage and somehow squandered it. The truth is more nuanced. Many worked very hard and saved diligently. Many faced economic shocks, family obligations, health issues, divorces, layoffs, and unexpected challenges that disrupted even well-designed plans. At the same time, millions fell victim to predictable financial mistakes that accumulated over decades. Retirement is rarely shaped by one dramatic decision. Instead, it reflects thousands of small choices made over a lifetime. The good news is that every retiree, regardless of age, can learn from these lessons.